AI is here, and if you don't want to fall behind in business this year, you have to be using AI tools. Welcome to the AIpreneur, the channel where we discuss everything related to AI for business and the latest AI tools to use in your business. Let's talk about the rapid growth of AI and how it won't be slowing down. In fact, it's going to be accelerating faster than ever. To understand why AI is accelerating so fast, let's talk about chess. You've heard about the game of chess, right? Whether you like the game or not, I'm sure you played it at some point in your life. Though, do you know where chess comes from? What is the actual origin of chess? You might think it was invented in some place in Europe because the pieces are named knight, queen, and castle. But interestingly enough, chess comes from India. And back then, the pieces were originally named elephant, horse, and counselor. The story goes, once upon a time in a kingdom in ancient India, there was a king who wanted to keep his court amused and intellectually stimulated. He was tired of the simple games and activities popular at the time and wanted something more challenging. One day, a sage named Sessa presented the game of chess to the king and told him the game was a simulation of battle, strategy, and patience, all qualities important for a ruler. The king loved the game. He loved how it made him think, develop his strategic mind, and he appreciated the subtleties of leadership. As a token of appreciation for coming up with the game, the king offered Sessa a reward of anything he wanted. Of all the things Sessa could have asked for, he asked for a mere grain of rice for each square on the board, though there was a catch to his ask. He wanted the number of grains to double with each square until all 64 squares were covered. The king quickly started doing the math. 2 grains on the second square, 4 grains on the third square, 8 on the fourth. And before going too much further, he thought this couldn't add up to much, so he immediately agreed. What the king didn't realize is on the first half of the chessboard, the numbers don't add up to much. As mentioned, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. That's not a lot of rice, barely a spoonful. But once you get to the second half of the chessboard, the numbers double at an astronomical rate. So by the 33rd square, you're already in the billions of grains. And by the time you reach the last square, you would need not grains of rice, but bags of rice to cover the entire planet several times. Once the king realized this, he laughed at Sessa's request and promoted him to his court. Why is this story so important? Because for much of technology's existence, we were on the first half of the chessboard. Moore's law says that computing power and memory doubles about every 2 years or so, and has been for decades. But because we were on the first half of the chessboard, that doubling didn't amount to much. The release of ChatGPT officially put us on the second half of the chessboard. So technology and artificial intelligence are accelerating fast, extremely fast, faster than ever. And because we're on the second half of the chessboard, it's only going to get faster. So as a business, you need to be prepared for the rapid changes in AI for business that are coming. It's going to revolutionize the way businesses do things and how efficiently they do them. The business that can adapt and monopolize on the changes will make it. The ones that don't will become obsolete in the blink of an eye. To stay up to date on the latest AI tools and changes in AI for business, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We find, test, and try the newest AI tools and recommend the best of the best so you can spend time on what matters, which is your business.